Right, let's all. Hi guys, welcome to today's lesson on how to play the solo from Rock and Roll Star from the fantastic Definitely Maybe album. So I've done the rest of this song. The link will be in the description to all the rhythm parts down below. So this is just going to be the solo. So let's just crack on. Really cool solo. Really kind of melodic and very hummable, but it also has one of the main themes of the song with that kind of sound. Oh, turn my volume up a bit. All that kind of hammering on. So really cool solo. So let's just crack straight on. So after the chorus, we've got the bit with "You're not down with who I am. Look at you now. Look at you now. You're all in my hands tonight." I can't talk, but that's basically the section that leads into the solo. And just as he's singing tonight and he's hitting that syllable of night, that first bit of it, because he does drag it out to the start, first part of the next bar, we're going to hit a 7 on the G string. Then I'm going to play 8-7 like that. So I'm going to go. Okay, so B major is what we're thinking basically. So rather than pentatonic, we're just thinking there, kind of purely B major. Then we're going to go to 9th fret on the D string. Now it's quite hard to hear even when you slow it down here, but what he's basically doing is he's playing 9 twice with that kind of a rhythm. Sometimes he's playing an open D in between, and sometimes he's playing a dead note, and sometimes he's playing nothing. Okay, so it's one of those things where it's going to be a little bit by feel for that section. Okay, that's it with nothing in between, which is what actually, if you listen to me doing it, I do most of the time, but not all the time. I'm kind of interchanging them. It sounds most like to me on that first bit though, he does have an open D, so it'd be 7, 8, 7, then on the D string 9, open D, and then 9, like that. Down, up, down with my picking there. Then I'm going to pick 9 again, and then 7 on the D, then back to 9. Sorry, I pick it that first time, don't I? Then 7th fret G string, I'm going to do a little curl. So I'm bending this 7th fret to the 8th fret. Okay, so that sounds in itself quite bluesy because we're using this note here, okay? Which is quite a bluesy scale. So the tone is kind of major pentatonic, but this sounds quite bluesy, so it's really nice tone. Then we're going to go to that root note, 9th fret on the D string. Classic kind of blues lick, really. Then we're going to go back to 7th fret on the G, and we're going to do a hammer on again. Then back to 7 on the G, then 9 on the D, and it's that bit again with those 2 9s on D. Okay, so if I just play that through, so that's the first kind of 3 bars, almost 3 bars of this, so. Just realised I missed out the open D, but there you go, that's it without the open D. As I say, I often don't put that open D in every single time, okay, so that's just, yeah, that's kind of how it feels most comfortable to me, but you can throw the open D in on either of those 2 sections when you're playing 9 twice in a row on the D string. Then we're going to very quick open G string. Oh, no, that's a harmonic. And then we kill it. Very quick. You can hear it definitely when you slow it down that there is an open G string in there. Then 9th fret G string, I'm going to slide to 11. Then 10 on the G. 10 on the B, sorry. 10 on the B, it's definitely the B string. Yeah, it's definitely the B string. Then I'm going to play 11 on the G. Then I'm going to pull off from 9 to 8. Then I'm going to hit the 9 on the D. So, that's it with the rhythm. Okay, Okay, so that's one of those sections that when you first think of it, you think you're going to go that kind of thing, but you're not at all. It's a slide up, and then you hit that just as you think you would, but rather than sliding back, he does a really cool little pull off there. It's the 4th to the 3rd, and then to the root, so nice tonally. Then we got to this the first time we're going to do this. Now, we're going to do this bit twice exactly the same in the song, and actually the beauty of this solo is that it is a real repetition, so the next bit is very much like the first bit. So we've almost done really the whole solo now. We've basically got one more bar to finish the kind of 5-bar cycle, and then we've got another 5-bar cycle, and then we've got 2 more bars just tacked on the end. So that's the beauty of this solo. It's not as scary as you first think it's going to be. So let me go through this bit. This is very similar, as I said, to what we do during the verse section of the song. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play 8th fret in the G string, and I'm going to hammer on to 9, and I'm going to play the open E and B strings at the same time. I'm going to do this first one with an upstroke. I'm going to leave my middle finger down, so it's now a 9 on the G. I'm going to go up, down, then I'm going to take my finger off for an 8. Okay? And then I'm going to then play that 8 with an up, and then I'm going to play down and hammer on. So far I've got up, up, down, up, down, up. Sorry, up, down there. Then I'm going to play down, up, so it's going to be 9 for down, then finger off for an 8 for an up. Okay, and then I'm going to play 9 again with an up, then 8 with an up, and then 9 with a down. Okay, so that's it with the strumming that I'm doing there. I'll play it through a couple of times slowly just so you can hear it, because it might be easier for some of you just to hear it and try and play it rather than the strumming, but that, as I say, is the strumming. So I'll just play it through without talking over the top. Okay, I'll do it a bit faster. And that's it more at speed. So as I say, that little section there, it's a 2-bar section, and that's going to be exactly the same both times. And as soon as we do that final one, it's a down strum on 9 is the final strum. I'm then going to go back to my 7 on the G and do a hammer on there. Okay, 7 hammer on to 8, then back to 7. Then 9, open D, 9, 9, 7, all on the D string there, back to 9, okay, then bend on 7, back to 9, then back to 7 on the G, hammer on, 7 to 8, 7 again, 9, 9, open G, slide 9 to 11 on the G string, 10 on the B, 11 on the G, on the G, then we're going to pull off 9 to 8 on the G, then 9 on the D. So that section is basically the same as the first time through, just exactly the same we play it, and then we're going to do this bit just the same. Up strum, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, so 8 to 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, then 8 to 9, 9, then 8, 9, 8, 9. Okay, and then we're going to come straight out of that into 7 hammer onto 8. That's actually, I always do that with an up pick. Then 7 on the G, then 9, then 9, 7, back to 9, then a bend on that 7th fret G, then resolve it to the root at 9 on the D, and that's the solo. Okay, a little cut there as I just played some more of the song. So, hopefully that's not too fast for you guys, but basically that's it. Effectively, it's 6 bars, isn't it? Let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Effectively, it's a 6-bar cycle that you do twice in a row. Basically exactly the same. As I said, this bit with the 2 9s, you don't have to do it with the open D string if you find that too difficult. And sometimes you can hear it in the track and sometimes you can't, so don't be too worried. Pardon me. Don't be too worried about fitting it in or not, okay? It's just trying to get the feel right for that. But I've said when I can hear it and where I've noted down that I can hear it. But yeah, because it's just 2 6-bar cycles, and then the final 2 bars you just do the first 2 bars again. It's really not too bad as solo. It sounds really cool as well. This song actually has taken me a little bit of a while to work out and get kind of where I'm happy with it. I wouldn't say I'm perfect at this song, but I'm getting close to where I'm happy with it. It's taken me a long time, but it's really fun to play. I think it's one that I will definitely play more and more. So that's the solo. Really, really cool solo. Yeah, slightly different to a lot of his solos, but it still has that really nice melodic edge. So I do like, yeah, I've really enjoyed learning this solo, although it has taken me a bit of time. Next will be Slide Away. That's going to be my plan. I've already done the solo, I think, to that, so I'm going to do everything but the solo basically over a video or 2, depending on how long it ends up being. So I'll see you guys all for that. As usual, as I always say at the end of my videos, if you could like the video, it really, really, really helps. If you could subscribe to the channel, that's amazing. And if you could comment on the bottom, that is also absolutely fantastic. All of those things really, really, really help me with getting my videos out there, which I really genuinely appreciate, and I try and reply to all of your comments on there. Loads of people have said songs they want to do, which is great. 6 months ago, no one was commenting. I didn't have any list, and now I've got a huge list of about 30 songs to do, so I'm going to start trying to work through those. And I'll see you guys again probably for some more Oasis. See you soon. Bye-bye.